Turkey wants a more professional army. The current system requires men to serve. They go to the army for 6 to 12 months, depending on their level of education. But a newly proposed model being put to a vote in parliament is expected to change that.
With regards to the military system, we have laws in place since 1927. We tried to put together a system that can adapt to changing times, needs and opportunities, as well as the efficiency, deterrence and prestige of the Turkish armed forces in mind.
The changes are aimed at encouraging more Turks to volunteer rather than having military service imposed on them. Turkey's new model will require men to serve 6 months. An additional 6 months of service will be optional. Other countries have much different terms of service. Israel has mandatory conscription, but men serve 3 years and women 2 years. Service in the United States isn't mandatory, but men between 18 and 25 must register so they could be drafted if the need arises. Switzerland might be neutral, but it has mandatory military service of up to 21 weeks with additional training throughout adulthood. In Turkey, wages will rise for recruits who choose to stay in the military.
Military is in an attempt to build a professional army, fully professional army, especially for the combat missions. For the last 10 years, a decade, the military preferred a new strategy to have professional soldiers totally engaged with the combat missions on the ground, against, for instance, combating terrorism.
There have been a few cases where Turkish men could avoid military service by paying a fee, but that would be a permanent alternative with the new model. Last year, they paid roughly $1.6 billion. Turkey will use the money to invest more in its growing defense industry, and given Turkey has one of the largest armies in the region, any changes to its military will influence regional politics. Yasin Eken, TRT World.